Okay, good evening, Fawaz. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so hello guys, I am Akshay Pattan and he is Fawaz. He has cleared his evaluation returns and on 20th of December, right? You are having your interview of evaluation, right?
Interview on 19th December.
Okay, so on 19th
19th
December,
December.
yeah, on 19th December, Fawaz is having his evaluation interview and today I am going to take his mock interview. So, Fawaz, shall we begin?
Yeah, we can begin.
Okay, Fawaz, first
Is
thing
there
is
is any
that
problem with the internet connection?
No,
Is there any
there's a
problem
bit
with
of
you?
lag. There's a bit of lag in your voice.
Yeah. I
Uh,
think the net connection is somewhere. One minute.
okay,
Okay.
okay, no problem. So first thing is was introduce yourself.
So first of all, my name is Fawaz, and I recently graduated in BTech in Mechanical Engineering from Mar Athanasius College of Engineering, Kodamangalam, with a CGP of 7.80 and with a great passion for research and development, machineries, and hands on fabrication works. My hometown is in Kochi, which is in Kerala. In my family, there are four members: father, mother, and a younger brother. My father is doing business, and my mother is an housewife, and my younger brother is currently pursuing plus two. During my time at MA College, I have been actively involved in various extracurricular activities, such as that I have been a part of a team called Black Hawk, which went to the electric vehicle go-kart competition held in Noida and Bangalore by SI and ICAR. In that team, I served in both the R&D department, also the fabrication department. These roles have honed my ability to collaboratively work as a team, tackle complex problems, and use my technical skills effectively. Apart from this, I had an opportunity to be a part of the training and placement cell of our college for assisting my fellow colleagues for their job interviews and increasing their employability. These roles have honed my ability to collaborate. These roles have helped me to develop my interpersonal communication skills. And my hobbies is like playing and watching cricket and football, going through stock market and current affairs. And finally, my greatest strength lies being in a team player, adaptability, problem solver, and a hard worker. This is all about me.
Okay, Fawaz, you mentioned about stock market, right? So can you tell
Yeah.
on what points did Nifty end today?
Right now, I'm not focusing on this because of the workload. I cannot focus right now because from morning to evening, I'm in the plant, so I cannot use the mobile phone. Only after coming, it was a hectic day today, so I don't know it.
Okay, no issues. So do you invest or do you trade?
I always invest. You
Okay,
know,
so
right now
in which
I do
all
not have
stocks have
any
you
money.
invested?
Yeah, I invested in Adani stocks in last year when they were booming. Now they are about 400 Adani Power,
Okay,
and most of the power sector that was I was focusing on power and Cochin shipyard. That was a two sector.
okay, okay, no issues. So Fawaz, tell me, how did you prepare for your returns so that other guys who are willing to clear their English interviews, it might help for them?
So first of all, I go through the exam Veda, and I completed almost everything in exam Veda, and uh, and also gone through the GME material that is available in the Let's Learn group, and that's all. That's the two things that I focused more.
Okay, so let's begin with the non-technical part of the interview for us. So,
Yeah.
why do you want to join merchant navy?
So first of all, I'm very interested to work in the mechanical field. In merchant navy, I will get an ample of opportunity to work with different machineries such as IC engine, refrigeration, etc. And therefore, I will be in touch with my core mechanical field, thereby increase my technical and professional knowledge. And apart from this, if I work hard for the next 9 to 10 years in a very disciplinary way, merchant navy will provide me a successful career. These are the reasons.
Okay, So Fawaz, you are from Kochi, right?
Yeah, Kochi.
Okay. So can you tell what is the atmospheric pressure in Kochi?
Oh my, it's a bit strange question. I don't know about that.
Okay. As far as I know that Kochi is on a sea level, right?
Sea level, yeah.
Yeah. So what is the pressure on sea level?
My goodness, that I didn't know. I didn't focus on that thing.
Okay. Actually, it's basic. You can say that Kochi is situated on the sea level, right? So on sea level, the atmospheric pressure is almost 1 bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So just look at it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Did you have completed mechanical engineering, right?
Yeah, I completed it.
What was your favorite subjects in mechanical engineering?
My favorite subject was about fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, thermal engineering. That's all, and manufacturing process. Those were the things.
Okay. Can you tell me different types of manufacturing processes?
There is rolling process is there, and rolling is there. Casting process is there. Mm, we have this is die. It's also casting process now. So the things I've forgotten.
Okay. No issues. So let's begin with the technical. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So first, tell me, how is discharge pressure created in the centrifugal pump?
So first of all, um, we have to do a priming. We have to do priming in the centrifugal pump. Therefore, the water will be available at the impeller and the volute casing. And after that, the motor is turned on. When the motor is turned on, the motor is connected to the impeller via single shaft. Therefore, the impeller will start rotating. Since the impeller is start rotating, it will impart a kinetic energy onto the fluid. Okay, and also a centrifugal force is also imparted on the fluid. Therefore, the fluid will move radially outwards into the eye, radially outwards from the eye of the impeller to the discharge side of the impeller. Okay, therefore, at the eye of the impeller, a vacuum is created. Okay. Now, so since we all know that the pressure tends to follow from high pressure region to low pressure region. Therefore, at the suction side, the pressure is at atmospheric pressure, while the at the eye of the impeller, which is at vacuum. Therefore, the water will flows through the suction pipe to the eye of the impeller. This is how discharge pressure. Oh, this is suction pressure is generated. I think you asked about the discharge pressure, na?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry.
it's okay, no problem.
That,
So this has happened here in the mock interview, so make sure that this doesn't happen there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. And now at the discharge side, um, uh, now at the discharge side of the impeller, the fluid will be at very high velocity. That means the kinetic energy of the fluid will be very high. Now, when it enters into the volute casing, here the volute casing is designed in such a way that its volume kept on increasing until it reaches the delivery pipe. Therefore, when the fluid travels through the volute casing, we know that according to the equation of continuity, area and velocity is equal to constant. Therefore, since area is increasing, the velocity should decrease. Therefore, the velocity of the fluid will decrease when it passes through the volute casing. Okay, and we also know that according to Bernoulli's theorem, the total energy of the particle, the total energy of the fluid should remain constant. Since the kinetic energy of the fluid is decreasing, the pressure energy of the fluid should increase. This is how discharge pressure is created at the discharge side, the centrifugal pump.
Okay. So Fawaz, actually your sound is getting break. I think you need to check your internet connection.
It's okay, I think. Yeah, it's okay. Right now it's okay. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
So am I audible properly?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Okay. No issue. Because your voice was getting stuck in between. Okay. Uh, Fawaz, explain me VCRS cycle.
First of all, there are do I need to explain every bit of the VCRS cycle?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, from
Everything.
the compressor side.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Everything.
Yeah. So first of all, there are we have to know about the various parts of the VCRS cycle. One is the compressor, and we have then is the condenser. We have then is the thermostatic expansion valve, and finally we have evaporator. Okay. Now the low pressure, low temperature vapor enters into the compressor, and after compression this becomes high pressure, high temperature vapor refrigerant. This high pressure, high temperature vapor refrigerant then goes to a condenser. Here the condenser, it acts as an heat exchanger where this vapor refrigerant will emit heat into the surrounding. Okay. Now and at the same time it changes its state from uh, vapor refrigerant into liquid refrigerant at a constant pressure. This process is called condensation. Okay. While the temperature decreases, while there is a slight decrease in temperature when we compare it with the temperature after compression. Okay. Now this high pressure, high temperature vapor refrigerant, liquid refrigerant enters into a dryer. Dryer, it is a device which contains silica gel, which can absorb moisture content from the refrigerant. Okay. Now this high pressure vapor liquid refrigerant goes through the thermostatic expansion valve. Here the thermostatic expansion valve acts as an orifice. Therefore, the pressure will goes down. Thereby, the temperature of the refrigerant will also goes down, and the liquid refrigerant is converted into liquid vapor refrigerant mixture. Okay, here the thermostatic expansion valve also regulate the flow of refrigerant into the evaporator by the help of a sensing bulb. Okay, which is connected via capillary tube. Now this low pressure, low temperature vapor refrigerant mixture enters into the evaporator side. Evaporator is another type of heat exchanger where it absorbs heat from the surrounding where it is to be cooled. Okay, and it is changes the state from vapor refrigerant mixture into totally vapor state. This process is called evaporation. Okay, and this passes then this totally vapor refrigerant, low temperature, low pressure vapor refrigerant goes through the compressor. Okay, this is the process.
Okay. Fawaz, you said that after thermostatic expansion, well, the low pressure and low temperature vapor refrigerant enters into the evaporator. Can you justify this?
No, vapor. No. It's not like that. After thermostatic expansion valve, the low pressure, low temperature vapor liquid refrigerant mixture index into the evaporator.
Yeah. So this mixture of liquid and vapor mentioning is very important. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were explaining to me, you just said that vapor refrigerant enters into the evaporator. So which makes it completely wrong answer. Okay. Because
Okay.
if you look at the diagram of VCRS, evaporator coil is something like this, zigzag shape. Okay. So when the
Yeah.
mixed refrigerant is entering into the evaporator, as it is moving upwards, gradually due to the absorbing the heat from the atmosphere, the temperature of the vapor or mixed refrigerant increases. That's why the liquid refrigerant converts into the vapor refrigerant due to the heat absorbed by the atmosphere. Okay. So here this liquid
Yeah.
refrigerant is converted into vapor form. So as it reaches at the exhaust of the evaporator, it is completely converted into the vapor form. Okay. So there it cannot be in a mixed form.
Yeah.
So can you say why that it cannot be in the mixed form at the discharge side of the operator or at the inlet of the
Sir,
compressor?
first of all, compressor, it only compresses incompressible fluid. Sorry. Okay. Since if there is water is present in the when water is present in the since there is water present in the refrigerant when it enters into the compressor, since water is an incompressible liquid, the compressor will not compress it, thereby it may damage the compressor in a longer run.
Yeah. So that's why it is necessary to vaporize all the refrigerant, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the evaporation process, the refrigerant should be completely vaporized. There should not be any liquid form of refrigerant, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, Fawaz, can you tell me about the safeties of VCRS cycle?
There is pressure, uh, oil heater is there, lube
Okay.
oil heater is there, lube to be oil pressure cutoff is there, um, relief valve is there, solenoid valve is there, low pressure cutoff and high pressure cutoff is there.
Okay. So, can you mention where is high pressure cutout fixed in the VCRS cycle?
The high pressure cutoff which is placed between the compressor and the condenser.
Okay. Can you mention the working of high pressure cutout?
So whenever the pressure inside the um, compressor increases into a certain limit, um, then this high pressure cutoff will blow off excessive pressure from the compressor.
Okay. So, you are saying that high
That's
pressure
the really.
cutout blows off the excessive pressure. Then, what is the use of relief valve?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I didn't
No
check that
issues.
properly.
So, Fawaz, just go through the whole process of VCRS cycle once again. So, be well prepared. Okay. Just
Yeah,
don't get stuck in between and don't get demotivated. Okay. It's common. So before giving an
yeah,
interview,
yeah.
after this mock interview, just go through the VCRS cycle. There are YouTube videos available. We have shared the link in group as well. Okay. So if you are not finding the links, you can
Yeah.
ask in group. Somebody will send you. Okay. Okay. No issues.
Okay.
So first, can you tell me safeties of boiler?
So boiler safety, we have boiler safety valve is there, pressure gauge is there, and water level indicator is there, water low level alarm is there, fusible plug is there, smoke alarm is there, and that's all.
Okay.
Boiler safety is now.
Okay. First, tell me the difference between camshaft and crankshaft.
Um, Camshaft, it is located at the crankshaft, it is connected to the engine, uh, while the camshaft, uh, it is connected to the crankshaft. Oh my. The main difference is that the camshaft, it is generally used to uh, open and close the exhaust and inlet valves, while the crankshaft, it is mainly used to run the engine or run the propeller, etc.
Okay. I don't think so. Crankshaft is used to run the propeller.
Uh, no, it's
So the main
again
function of
crankshaft.
crankshaft is something else. Why crankshaft is used and why camshaft is used? You have mentioned the use of camshaft. That is right. So now, why crankshaft is used? What is the function of crankshaft?
is generally used to give energy. You know, the ultimate energy. You know, the may. Uh, sorry, there
Okay,
is
no
some
issues.
irregularities. Okay.
Okay, no issues. So basically, Fawaz, crankshaft is used to convert the reciprocal movement into the rotary movement. When the piston moves from
Okay. Okay.
TDC to BDC, it is making the reciprocating movement. Okay, and to the
Yeah.
piston rod is connected the crankshaft. Okay, so that reciprocating movement is converted into rotary motion using crankshaft,
Question.
and camshaft is
Camshaft.
connected
Okay.
to crankshaft. Okay, camshaft is operated by crankshaft. Okay, so in
Yeah.
two-stroke IC engine, it's a different ratio for different ratio of RPM, and for four-stroke it is different. So can you tell me what is the ratio of camshaft and crankshaft RPM in two-stroke engine?
That is 1:1.
Okay, and in four-stroke?
Crankshaft is 2, camshaft is 2:1.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so next question is, tell me the difference between two-stroke and four-stroke.
Um, Two stroke and four stroke. In two stroke
Okay,
engine, um, so
okay,
I
okay, no
just
problem. Yeah, no problem. Tell me one thing. Why crosshead bearing is used in two-stroke engine? Two-stroke marine engine. Why crosshead bearing is used?
crosset bearing. It is like a stuffing box. Um, you know, it is generally used to prevent the piston from moving sideways. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, please elaborate. Sideways in the sense.
Uh, Sideways means it should.
It should not hit the
I
walls of the
only
cylinder, right?
recently seen this. Yeah, not hit the walls of the cylinder.
Okay. Then you mentioned about stuffing box. How stuffing box and crosshead bearings are related?
I recently seen a video where they are saying that crochet bearing is like stuffing box where it prevent uh, they have two functions. One is the it prevent oil from combustion oil and combustion gas coming into the crankcase. Um, the other function is that it's also that's of piston rings now.
Okay. So the answer is not clear. Do one thing. You just prepare for all the
Yeah,
topics once again and go through all the topics in depth, okay? So don't just
yeah,
know
yeah,
all the things and don't get confused, okay? So this is my
yeah,
suggestion
yeah.
for
I
you.
think that's
Yeah. So my next question is, explain the Archimedes principle.
the Archimedes principle. When a body is partially or fully immersed in a liquid, um, the body will experience an upward force. Okay, this upward force will be equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the body.
Okay. So what is this upward force called as?
This upward force is called buoyant force.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. Can you explain me different types of NDT methods?
In dating method, we have visual inspection is there, magnetic particle testing is there, ultrasonic testing, radiography testing, and red eye penetration test.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So for us, so this is all about your mock interview. So I'm not going to ask you any further questions. So till now, what I observed is I want to give you some inputs. Okay. So whenever
Yeah,
you are giving answers, you are getting stuck in between. And even if you don't know the
yeah, yeah,
answers, you are trying to answer them in a different way. Okay. So please don't do that. Be prepared and make sure that you know all the concepts thoroughly and answer
Yes.
confidently whenever you are answering. Okay. And
Yeah.
the basic things like atmospheric pressure in your village and basic things about your hobbies and all. I asked you about the stock market and all. Whenever you are 100% sure about telling something and elaborating something, only then you mention. So this is my
Okay.
suggestion for you. Okay. So don't interviewer might ask any question from any corner. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all for us. I wish you all the best. So be
Thank you,
prepared. I
sir.
hope you will clear the interview of English.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.